having the sessions for the impeachment court in the morning, we have to put a halt because of the session in the afternoon. May I make a suggestion that in the last week when we did our sessions, we only took about 2 to 3 hours the most tackling our legislative calendar. May I make a suggestion that we move our legislative sessions in the morning at 10 and then have the impeachment trial at 3 in the afternoon so that we are not hampered by our legislative calendar. When discussions such as these are important, when you present evidence and the cross will be done by the counsels for the respondent, hindi po mapuputol yung kanilang discussion. Mr. President, hanggang sawa tayo, pwede tayo dito from 3 to 10 ng gabi. That way, lahat ng tao po ay makakapanood din ng mga sagot nila. And at the same time, we can do our work and maybe hasten the proceedings of the impeachment trial, Mr. President. That's my simple suggestion. And I would like to make it into a proper motion, Mr. President. Of course, giving leeway to the Senate, to the impeachment presiding officer, which days he would want to do it. Your honors, my dear colleagues.
The point of the Senator-judge Zubiri is well taken. I think we should adjust as the need arises our session and or the impeachment trial, subject to a day's notice, I guess, to the parties before we shift. Hindi naman pwedeng the following day agad kung sakasakaling gagawin natin. But if ever we will do it, subject to notice to the parties. Yes, Senator-judge Pia Cayetano.
Mr. Presiding Judge and Senate President, I recall we discussed this in caucus. So can we just go back into caucus? Because there were reasons we decided on this. So may I humbly suggest that we, take a moment and just discuss this in caucus. Plus, the minority floor leader is not here right now. So may I just humbly request that we have this discussion. Thank you.
We won't do it yet anytime soon anyway, Senator-judge Pia. Not anytime soon.
Yes, maybe we can make a
Certainly
decision.
not this week.
Mr. Presiding Officer, maybe we can make a decision by tomorrow. We can wait for the minority floor leader to attend
Excuse me.
today, and we can discuss it on caucus, and maybe by tomorrow the presiding officer can make a decision.
Yes, what is the pleasure of Senator-judge Camille Villar?
Yes, because I remember not too long ago, our majority floor leader even brought up the idea of starting 30 minutes after, from 10 o'clock to 10:30. And then it was suggested by our other colleague that we discuss it in caucus together. So let's afford the same time for such decisions, right? I mean,
So-
we can't do it right away.
No, Mr. President,
we're not in a hurry to decide on this matter.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I'm just laying the predicate.
Yes.
It's best that we discuss this in open court now and hindi po mabulaga sila na by Monday, iba na yung schedule. Tama po yung sinabi mo, we'll give them enough time to make the
Reset.
adjustments. But I'd like to put that notice because last week we only had 2 hours of session.
At least
And
for the
sayang po,
parties,
Mr. President,
for the
Mr.
parties
Presiding
and
Officer.
Senator-judges to keep that in mind, that there is such a possibility should we decide to
Yes.
do that after caucus.
And I think this is more important, Mr. President. The impeachment trial, we do it proceed with, of course, with how do you say, swiftly, so that, they say justice delayed is justice denied. So this way, people have more time to listen to the arguments of both sides. Kasi like last week, we only had 2 hours, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, per session. Umuwi tayo ng 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:30. Sayang din naman ito pa oras para sa impeachment court. I just put that on the table for everyone to digest, and maybe we can make a decision by tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen.
Again, the points of the good gentleman are well taken, but we shall decide at the appropriate time after caucus.